What's up? It's EKwesco, and I'm making this video today to continue a conversation that was started by a fellow rapper. Joquan Da Hooligan just recently made a video discussing the topic of how white rappers are currently killing the game right now. And to an extent I kind of agree, but in some sections of his conversation I kind of have to disagree. Before I start really discussing this topic, I want to say something. I don't want to say anything in this video that's going to be offensive to anybody. But if I do happen to offend you, then you probably have a small mind, and I'm not gonna apologize for anything I say right now. First of all, I honestly think that Asian rappers are killing the game right now. If you listen to some of these Asian rappers that are out right now, bro, they are fucking blowing white boys out of the water. A lot of white boys, honestly, in my opinion, that are rapping are pretty damn weak. Most white rappers today don't have any more substance than a lot of black rappers, and that's one thing that I'm trying to discuss. There's not one race that makes a specific type of music. I think at this point, everybody's in the melting pot. I feel like in this point, hip-hop has evolved so much that it's become universal, and everybody that is actually in the hip-hop really knows where it is. For example, here's a bunch of black rappers that I can name off the top of my head that are still just killing shit all the time. Let's see, we got some vets. We got Redman and Method Man, of course. J. Cole and Kendrick, of course. Those are the two most popular recent rappers right now. The rapper who actually started this conversation brings bars, Joquan Da Hooligan. You should check him out if you haven't already. He's from Detroit. I also really enjoy Hopsin's music. Fucking Tech 9. Tech 9 is the shit. I like Godimus from Cess Crew. He's great. Pretty much anybody on Strange Music, white, black, or otherwise. White rappers that are really good. Let's see. Of course, everybody automatically thinks of Eminem. That's the first person anybody thinks of when they think of rap anymore, honestly. Beastie Boys, they were pretty much the pioneers of white hip-hop if you really think about it. I like Ritz. I like Yellow Wolf. But what I was saying about Asian rappers earlier, if you've ever heard of the rapper Pride, also known as D Pride, that guy has got some crazy skills. Now when I'm talking about white rappers, I'm excluding people like Riff Raff and MGK and maybe even Logic. I don't really care for Logic that much. A lot of white rappers that actually care about the game and care about the craft, if they're like me at least, they study what their favorite rappers have done or are doing. We kind of take notes on what they succeeded in and what they failed in, what they didn't do so great at, as well as what influenced us to even like them in the first place. I believe this is how any artist really finds their style. I don't think it's just for hip-hop. It might apply for just about anybody that's trying to pursue a career in music. Honestly, if you really want to look for the true talent in hip-hop, you gotta find the genre benders, the people that take rock and rap and maybe country too. As long as the genres are blended together just right in the right way that it seems authentic and genuine, if you find it at the right time, you find a true diamond in the rough before anybody else does, and that has happened to me so many times. Now I would like to agree on some points that Joquan made real fast. A lot of people, not just black people, I'm not just talking about black people right now, but a lot of rappers, they look at the rappers that are on the radio and on TV and winning all the awards and stuff, and they want to be like them, but they kind of take all the wrong parts and put it into their own shit, almost like they're biting, but honestly it's like a false confidence of a false reality. I can name a lot of white rappers that are just awful, god awful, and they built up a bigger buzz than a lot of like really talented black rappers. So that should say something about the consumers these days. I believe that a lot of the general public is very dumb, so supply and demand, people make dumb music. A lot of people are going to listen to it if their IQ is not so high. So not to sound cliche, but it's all about the fans. It's about what they want in a sense. On another hand, the record companies kind of fucked up the music business with the business aspect. They see the people that have good performance and maybe generate a lot of fans, but they don't necessarily look at their substance because they look at their base and see dollar signs. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a struggling artist that does so well lyrically and maybe even production wise. A lot of the times great rappers in the underground don't have the best quality, but man, lyrical substance is key in the underground especially. A lot of starving artists really got their shit together with the pen. I believe that the problem with a lot of starving rappers in particular are that they're afraid to actually go out and do business with the people. I don't know, I feel like a lot of today's rappers are afraid to be vulnerable. They don't want to actually feel like they're human, at least the ones that are flashy. I look at the TV, I've been looking at the media for the past 10 years at least and seeing all these people with really big heavy chains and gold teeth and all of this stuff, and I mean, it's cool. It's cool that you got shit like that that's flashy, that you can show off to show that you got a lot of money. I don't knock that. I respect it, actually. But it becomes redundant whenever there are so many people that follow that trend and they're not living that lifestyle to actually afford that. Like I've heard of people actually renting jewelry before. I did not know that was possible until recently. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Do these rappers go out and rent chains for their fucking music videos and bring it back to whatever shop they just got it from like 2 days later? What the fuck kind of shit are rappers trying to do these days? So I would like to echo real fast, because Joquan said black people gotta step up. I need to say that rappers in general need to step up. You motherfuckers need to stop making the same songs. I don't give a shit how popular you want to be. You need to come from the heart if you expect to go somewhere. A lot of rappers are focused on the wrong shit these days. Everybody is saying the same exact shit. I can think of so many rappers that are from the South alone that have the same verses almost word for word. Everybody's biting these days. What the fuck? So yeah, rappers need to step up. You motherfuckers need to dig down deep and find your true selves and lay that shit down on the beat. Stop trying to find that star-studded collaboration if you're not ready to put the work in that guy has. What the fuck are you doing? You're not gonna steal anybody's fans if you don't have the talent. And that is just point blank period a fact. One more thing before I go. Girls, for this little section of the video, fuck race. We're gonna talk about gender. How come we got people like Snow the Product and Lola Monroe blowing guys out of the fucking water? Remy Ma, are you kidding me? Dude. Fuck Nicki Minaj, she ain't shit. Chanel West Coast isn't all that great either, okay? So we got a weak black rapper that's a girl and a weak white rapper that's a girl. So fuck race. Guys, as rappers, need to step up. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You need to step up lyrically. Even if you're great, step the fuck up. Shout out to Joquan Da Hooligan for starting the topic and making this video that I responded to. If you haven't seen that video, you need to check it out. I really love discussing this topic. I know Joquan does too. And yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Download my mixtapes at bandcamp.com/EKwesco. Check out Joquan Da Hooligan's music too. Our links are in the description. And yeah, long live hip hop. Peace.